I can't say I was on Santa Monica Boulevard.
But you were darn close.
I was pretty close on La Brea yesterday when I did my trek to Pink's.
You went, after all this, you've been craving Pink's.
I've been, and a friend sent me a message. He said, I would like to invite you to Pink's. I said, you have the right
number. Knock me over with a feather. Let's go.
Said, you have the right number. This is Brian, and I'm available. It was sort of like I went into an alternate universe for a moment. I forgot about the heat.
Did you just like you had a seizure almost, right? You were just thinking solely about the hot dogs ahead of you.
I have said on this radio broadcast that the best time to go is 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
You say it all the time. I've got it committed to memory.
On a weekday. And the truth is, we did get there at about 3:15.
Uh-oh. Any fake news going on, Whitman?
I'm guilty of fake news. We waited an hour. I waited for an hour at Pink's.
It's your fault. You're using the power of these 50,000 watts to tell everybody to go at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They've clearly all listened to you, and now they're waiting in line.
That's right. So you reap what you sow.
Right.
But I think a lot of tourists were there, people coming to Hollywood to check it all out. Yeah, and go to Pink's, and we're celebrating 70 or 80 years of great hot dogs. Yesterday from, I guess, the city of Glendale, I was getting text messages about excessive heat warnings.
Who was sending those to you?
I think it was the municipality of Glendale, I believe.
The city was sending you a text message?
I think the city of Glendale. It was
They know your tolerance is low, so they do worry about you.
They reached out to me personally. I thought, this must
Whitman, get inside stat.
I said, Glendale's just the mayor of Glendale just sent me, but I think as I asked around, I think other people got the message too.
Now you went to Pink's Hot Dogs.
Nothing stands in between me and a Pink's hot dog.
In the heat.
It was sweltering, but you know it's so funny. I get a natural high.
I thought you were going to tell me. I was going to guess your order.
And it might astound you, although it might not.
Nah.
I don't think
I'm ready for anything.
I don't think any of my eating habits at this point will disturb anybody. Well, they might disturb you, but I don't think they'll surprise you. But suffice to say, despite the heat, and it was in the 90s on La Brea and Melrose, I believe. I want to be geographically correct for Pink's, and we pulled up. A friend of mine and I pulled up and got a parking space right in front of Pink's, which never happens. But the line was really long, and we waited 1 hour, and along with other Southern Californians and people visiting Hollywood for the summertime, all sweating and schwitzing. But reading that menu, we're going to get the Huell Hauser, we're going to get the Rosie O'Donnell. What are we getting?
Remember the time I predicted your breakfast exactly down to your Sprite?
Yeah, actually, the truth is, I think there's only one person on the planet who knows me better than you know me. Actually, I think there's only one person, and she doesn't take my calls anymore. So go ahead. I love her nonetheless. I always love her. What do you think I ordered?
Only have to ask you one question. Were all the hot dogs the same, or were they all different?
They were all the same.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. So here's what I think. I think you ordered 3. Am I right?
You do know me really well, because you know what? I ate 3.
But you ordered 4.
Correct.
And you took 1 home.
And I ate 1 at 2 o'clock in the
morning. Okay, but you did eat 3, so I think that counts.
Yeah, you nailed it.
And I'm going to say that, I forget about the mustard. I think they had a little bit of sauerkraut on them.
That's exactly right.
And a little bit of mustard?
No mustard.
Just sauerkraut. Just a little bit of sauerkraut.
You're 90% correct, right?
How about that?
You nailed it. And of course, the drink was the Dr. Brown's Black Cherry Soda, and I brought an extra one.
Yeah, that was an obvious one.
Yeah, that's here. Oh, and by the way, did I have...
Of course you had French fries.
You know what? I surprised myself, and I ordered the onion rings.
Oh, see, you tricked me. You asked me if you had fries.
Yeah, I know. I sort of led the witness.
You did. So you had onion rings and 3 hot dogs.
3 hot dogs.
And 8 hours of sleep, and then another hot dog.
Yeah, the fourth.
What could go wrong?
Nothing. I mean, and now a radio show. So, so the fourth hot dog remained in the fridge until I got up. And
you warm that thing up, or you just go cold?
Oh, no, I warm it up, of course. All of my meals are microwaved for my convenience, of course. I woke up at about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, and I thought, I know I'm on a sodium crash here, but if memory serves, I swear to the man above, there's a hot dog in that refrigerator.
I'm going for it.
And I staggered over there, and I opened it up, and I said...
I like how you had the 4 hot dogs, and then you added more sodium on top of it with the sauerkraut.
Absolutely.
Did you have some salt?
Just a little bit of
Just a touch, I know.
And I say to them at Pink's, and they're the people who work there, I don't know how they do it, all the heat coming off those, off those burners and all of that, and it's 100 degrees, but I say a little bit of sauerkraut, and I really do mean just like
a touch.
A touch. They always put a little too much, so I always have to take some off. You'd be proud of me. But this morning, put it in the microwave. I found 1 minute. I'd be proud of you.
For taking the cabbage, like the only healthy thing on the plate, off? No.
No, it was fantastic. And the onion rings, they're all gone. And I'll pop the top on that black cherry soda here to kick off our Tuesday as we continue on The Morning Answer. Brian and Jennifer, special election today.